So now we're going to talk about finishing your mug, and here's a couple options for you. You do not have to do this. But if you did, most of us, we did that straight mug. If you wanted to, and again, your mug has to be thick enough to do this. Don't do this if the walls are thin. You can belly your mug. I'll show you what that's going to look like. Right, I'm just kind of pushing out there, so I'm just altering the shape a little bit. So what I do is get a little water, get my fingers wet, and then just start slowly, gently, just kind of rubbing in circles on the wall of my mug. Just gently pushing that out. And you can see my mug is definitely thick enough where I can belly this. Now watch what's happening as you do it. If it starts cracking, tearing, obviously we need to stop immediately. That's why you go really, really slow to make sure that your mug can handle this, because we don't know if it can. And just work your way around. And you're not trying to do it all at once. A little bit at a time. Very, very gently. You want to move that clay slowly, because we know what happens when you move it fast. Things don't go well. So work your way around, and this is where we got to be careful. You can see you can still see the seam is right here. So where that joint is, be extra careful. Trying to get it kind of even all the way around. And I'll go back and hit that joint. There we go. Okay, now be real careful here. Maybe put some pressure on the outside, make sure that joint doesn't split. All right, and then decide how high do I want that belly, right? I'm bringing it up a little. I'm also going to curve the lip. So you have to support the outside, and just, again, with a wet finger, just gently. Gently curve that lip. You're bending it around your finger, right? And your clay has to be nice and soft to do this. Alright, that looks pretty good. And then with all of our mugs, we want to round out the lip. Give it a nice U shape so it's soft on your lip. So it doesn't matter if your lip curves or it's just straight. Before it gets too hard, round that out into a U shape. Like it should actually curve at the top. And double check that belly, make sure it's even all the way around. You can look at it from the top. Look down from the top, look from the sides. Make sure it's as even as you can get it. So I'm going to kind of just tidy that up a bit. There we go. That looks pretty. That's a nice mug. That's a nice mug. I like that shape. Maybe I'll do my palm tree thing on this one, huh? So there we go. Now I'm going to tent this. So I'm just going to put a bag over the top because I want it to start getting a little harder before I tidy it up. Now once your mug has started to dry, it's leather hard, we just clean it up, right? Every little thing Alright, I'm going to trim that edge, make sure it's straight down. All the way around. And I'm going to take my thumb, smooth it out, get rid of that crack. Maybe card it again. On this one I hadn't rounded the lip out yet. So it's leather hard, but that's fine. I can still do it. It just takes a little more pressure. Clean up the handle. Get all the joints nice and smooth. Remove any burrs. And there you go. Get your name in there. Get the hour. And just take those extra 10-15 minutes. Get every little thing nice. So when you get it back, you're very, very satisfied. So you can leave it out to dry if it's completely done. I'm just going to double check it a little later when I have more time. Alright, so those are some options for finishing your mug. Definitely clean it up. Put the belly in the lip. You know, that can be fun. It can look good. But it's your mug.